Hello and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher Lindy Hewson, and this week's episode is brought to you by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest distributor of printable materials for packaging and the creator of the Ecoporium by Ball & Doggett platform that will be coming to you live at Apex in March. Kicking things off with our lead story, where record production, volume growth and improved product mix in cans enabled Orora to boost its Australasia EBIT by 2.2% in the first half of the financial year. The robust performance of cans saw production up by 3% as Aurora's new $110 million Dandenong expansion at that facility ramped up to 24/7 manufacturing, which helped offset a dip in the local glass business as Australian consumers trended away from wine. And meanwhile, of course, Orora is keenly awaiting the outcome of a review by China on its effective ban on Australian wines, which is scheduled for March or April, and that will increase glass volumes, hopefully. Brian Lowe, Managing Director and CEO of the company, said the second can line currently being built at Aurora's Revesby site in New South Wales would give the extra capacity the company needs to meet demand, and said in the meantime New Zealand has can capacity too, as some of the cans that were being produced there are now being manufactured in Dandenong. Orora delivered an increase of 11% on its underlying EBIT and 0.5% underlying net profit after tax as it enters a new phase in its business with Saverglass now part of the Orora Group following the $2.2 billion acquisition, which of course completed on the 1st of December. Then Avery Dennison has conducted a semi-industrial trial to assess label releasability and the quality of recycled packaging flakes during the rigid HDPE recycling process. The results indicate that Avery Dennison's standard adhesion filmic label solutions for FMCG applications are fully released from the HDPE packaging during the recycling process, even under cold wash conditions, so it is not a hindrance to recycling HDPE. To the pharmaceutical sector next, which sees Territory Pharmacy launching the first free territory-wide blister pack recycling program in the Northern Territory in partnership with recycling company Terracycle. The program will accept all brands of empty blister packs and medication packs, with an initial pilot in 12 participating territory pharmacies and 2 regional health clinics before expanding into other locations. That joins a number of blister pack recycling programs now. Over in Western Australia, Containers for Change has launched its new pick-up-on-demand collection service, which will allow people in the state to return 10-cent containers easily and conveniently from locations where containers were often going unreturned. Since soft launching at the end of 2023, over 2 million containers have been collected, with 80% of those coming from Western Australian commercial businesses. Go Western Australia! Then to some new design news now. In a world-first development, Allied Beverages' patent-pending 2-part can that converts into a cocktail shaker, it's called the Sydney Shaker, is said to launch later this year with a new BLVD ready-to-drink range so that consumers can make cocktails at home or on the go. Well, who doesn't want one of those? The shaker components are imported and Visy will be making the cans apparently. The novel design, comprising 2 stacked cans, a built-in shaker and screw-top lid, twists apart to reveal the sealed beverage can at the bottom, and once it's inverted, the cocktail shaker container on top. The company will also be looking to license the Sydney Shaker to drinks companies. Find out more on our website. Then there's a new label designed by Squad Studio for Archie Rose Distilling Company's limited release product, the Heritage Red Gum Single Malt Whiskey. The whiskey is a tribute to master distiller Dave Withers and the winemaking legacy of his father and grandfather. And because of the personal nature of this release, Squad Studio tells the product story in the first person on the label. A fingerprint symbol that mimics the ringed timber cross-section imprints this significance on the label. The material used was bright white felt for the main, base and neck labels and Max Flex for the neck collar, and these were printed by Labelhouse in Victoria. And finally, to some extremely sad news. Tributes have been flowing in for industry figure Robert Becker, Managing Director of food processing solutions company Inox and a director on the board of the Australian Packaging and Processing Machinery Association. He died tragically on the weekend. Rob was a successful, innovative and respected business owner and a positive and supportive contributor to the APMA team. He was instrumental in the development of Apex, the trade show that will be taking place in Melbourne on the 12th to the 15th of March. It goes without saying he will be sorely missed. Well, that's all from me for this week, except for a final reminder to packaging innovators to do get your entries into the Hive Awards. For more on these and other stories, do head over to our website, packagingnews.com.au. Thank you, as ever, for watching.